Commencement provides the university community an opportunity to celebrate the accomplishments of its students. Today, we will have a magna cum laude and honors program graduate address our ceremony on behalf of the graduating class of 2011. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Caitlan Sumner.
Good morning, guests, administration, faculty, and staff, but most importantly, good morning, class of 2011. Today is our day. It's the day we become part of the real world. When I began my journey here 4 years ago, I never pictured myself to be standing here today. In fact, I really never pictured myself graduating at all. I remember going through my first advisement session at orientation, and a professor suggested a class that would be useful to take in my second semester of college. I remember feeling overwhelmed and thinking to myself, next semester? You're kidding me, right? But here I stand today, giving the commencement address as a member of the first graduating class of Reinhardt University, and it is an honor to do so. This morning, I don't want to stand here and tell you a bunch of graduation cliches about how we can take on the world and be anything that we want to be. Because let's just be honest, I will never play basketball in the WNBA no matter how hard I try. Since we can't always be what we want to be, the best thing we can do is to do what we like and what we're good at. Each and every one of us has strengths. These strengths have become apparent to us during our time at Reinhardt. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't be here today. During our time here, whether it was 2 years, 4 years, or 5 or more years, we have honed our various skills and learned to implement them in ways that have helped us succeed in earning our degrees. But now that we have our degrees, what will we do with them? There are many of us who were born knowing what we wanted to do. Others of us took a little bit longer to decide. The Office of the Registrar probably knows most of us who are indecisive on a first-name basis due to all the times that we have come in to change our majors. Whether you're one of the students who has known your vocation for a while, or if you're one who still hasn't quite figured it out, we all walk out of here today on a level playing field. We are all equipped with skills that we have learned and a degree to prove it. Now is the time that we determine our next move. Today, some of us will leave here and become nurses or teachers. Others will set out to climb the corporate ladder. And then there are some of us who will go on to graduate school, law school, or even medical school. We are all equipped to make our way in the world, so no matter what we choose to do with our degree, we are capable of one thing: making a difference. Making a difference can be the smallest act of kindness shown to someone in a time of need, or it can be something as great as finding a cure for cancer. The only obstacle that stands in our way is determining how we can uniquely make a difference. Class of 2011, I want to challenge you. The challenge that I wish to issue comes from a 1969 song that never made it higher than the number 36 spot on the top 40. However, it is a song that our generation might be familiar with. It was featured in the television show Lost. This song, written by Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil and performed by Mama Cass Elliott, is called Make Your Own Kind of Music. I will now read for you select lyrics from the song. I say read because not only will I never play basketball in the WNBA, I will also never have a recording contract. The lyrics I wish to share are as follows. Nobody can tell you there's only one song worth singing. They may try and sell you because it hangs them up to see someone like you. You're gonna be knowing the loneliest kind of lonely. It may be rough going. Just to do your thing is the hardest thing to do. But you've got to make your own kind of music, sing your own special song, make your own kind of music even if nobody else sings along. The reason I issue this as my challenge to you is because making your own kind of music is the best way to ensure that you make your own way in the world. It guarantees a unique path to success. But how do you make your own kind of music, especially with the job market in its present state? The answer is simple, really, and it can be found in the Gospel of Matthew. Chapter 7, verses 7 and 8 provide the best insight as to how to make your own kind of music, so to speak. It reads, "Ask, and it will be given to you. Search, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened for you. For everyone who asks receives, and everyone who searches finds, and for everyone who knocks, the door will be opened." This is the best advice that can be given to anyone who's getting ready to go out into the real world. These things are what will take you where you need to go. The results might not always be immediate, but results will come. Be persistent. In a commencement speech given at Tulane University in 2009, Ellen DeGeneres offered a great piece of advice to the graduating class. She told them, "Never follow in someone else's path unless you're lost in the woods and you see a path. Then by all means you should follow that." Ellen's advice is practical to take with us when going out into the real world. Sometimes it's best to make our own way and not follow someone else's footsteps exactly. And then there are other times, such as when your foolproof business plan fails, that we should pick up, move on, and look for a way to get back on track, even if getting back on track constitutes as following someone else's path. Reinhardt University, class of 2011, there is no set formula for success. It is simply a series of trials and errors. Some get lucky on the first attempt, while others have to try several times. Even if you find yourself picking yourself up and dusting yourself off more than others, don't give up. Unless you're lost in the woods, never follow someone else's path. And if by chance you are lost in the woods, only follow the given path until you're back on track enough to find your own way once again. Remember, most importantly, regardless of where you go today or where you are 10 years from now, you need to make your own kind of music even if there's no one else singing along. It's the best way to ensure that you will be remembered for your own successes and accomplishments, and not for the successes and the accomplishment of others. Wherever life takes you, I wish you well in the years to come. Congratulations, and may God bless you.